You play the traditional A minor 7th up here with a smaller voicing basically. And that's a D ninth. And then our next line, now there's a little blue point in it. But it's not your cue to play blues. But there are some dominant 7th ideas in this song that are unexpected, that bring it a kind of a bluesy feel. But this is done as traditional B-flat major 7 voicing. Now our next chord is an E-flat 7. That would be the voicing. I bar it across the 1st fret because I'm going to need that note. So I go... And that, and so that's one way you could voice that. Another way, if you want to go up high, if you're here, you can go. You can play your traditional 9th chord pattern there on the 6th fret. That's getting us out of the 1st position, but it might actually be easier than that to do. So it's just your personal preference. Then, let's see, where are we? Then we do F, B-flat 7, then A minor, you could also do that up here at the 5th fret, and that kind of has a nice fat sound. Now the next part is what will throw us a little bit, that boom 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 bum. So you've got these long pauses on these notes, and they're kind of static in terms of the chords. Some of the sheet music will have you doing it as an oscillation between a D minor 7 and a G7, so you'll get. So you can also just play it off of the dominant 7th if you want to, or play it off the minor 7th if you want to. Whenever you get like a 2-5 formula in a song, especially if it's a static melody note, you really can base your line either on the minor or on the dominant 7th, and you won't go too far astray. And so the way I like to do this first part, at least having as much as I've thought through it at this point, is to do and then do the traditional little. Now the next part is where you can do something kind of fun. I had originally just gone playing a D minor 7 and then pulling the 2nd string open, which gives me the 6th, I think that is. But Matt, whatever his last name is, Matt, the guitar teacher on the discussion, suggested this voicing, which at first I thought, run from the room screaming, it's muddy, but not on a nylon string guitar. That's really nice. We're not playing an arch top with, cables, flat wound, 2-inch thick cables in the bass strings through a tube amp. And so if you play this voicing, and that is G, B, F, A, it's a G ninth, really low voicing, but leave the 2nd string open, you can go. You'll have to hop your index finger over to catch that F note, but I think that sounds really nice. And then you can make some kind of transition back to C major 7. So that I think that Matt's solution is really excellent, but as a change-up, you can also do mine. you got to find some kind of fill to put in there if you want to. Whatever. But some kind of little lick, or just arpeggiate it, and it can sound nice.